It's the show about food and fun places in the mayhem of life from Dauphin, Manitoba. Good morning. The sun is shining, 11 degrees. Always a good day for shorts and sandals. Oh, man, look at, and I've got a Sunseeker to start the show. Look at this. Regular viewers of the show will remember Paul. Paul is here. Paul is in the house. Give a wave to the camera there, Paul. We're in Tim Hortons today because we are here for the Smile Zone launch. What's going to be happening today is we have, of course, been number one in Smile cookie sales at Tim Hortons in Dauphin, Manitoba. World famous across the country for the Smile cookie sales. And because the Smile cookie sales were so tremendous, the Dauphin Hospital is going to get a very special treat. There's going to be an unveiling happening today with Smile Zone, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. We got guests in town from other parts of the country from Tim Hortons that are going to be popping onto the show. We got some folks from the community that are involved. Country Fest folks will be stopping by. This is the home of the Ukrainian festival. It's the home of Country Fest, and I can tell you firsthand that when I came over the mountain, I could smell dill right away. Literally, I come off the mountain of the park, and I could smell dill, and it reminded me of my baba, and I knew that I was at my second home. Good morning to the Parkland. Good morning to Brandon, all four corners of Manitoba, and to everyone who is either watching or listening, wherever you may be. Happy weekend. Dad's Day weekend is coming up too. And this morning on our Facebook page, asking you about some dad jokes. If you've got some dad jokes and you can drop one before you head off to work today, that'd be fantastic. Also want to say special good morning to my pal Joseph, who remembers me from my days on the radio, and made sure he was here. He wanted to help set up a little bit, and it's like it was great to have a coffee with him this morning before the show got started. It's great to be here. This is so much fun. Anyway, let's take a look outside and see how the weekend weather is going to be shaping up, and how much sun does everybody have this morning exactly? Well, it's 11 degrees. Actually, it's 11 degrees in Dauphin as well as we get you going on a fantastic Friday. Look at that sunshine. Oh my gosh. The sunshine is all over the place. Beautiful sunshine. And you know what? There's a change in the forecast, and it's a change for the better. I was over at Murray's yesterday, and Stacy stops me in the showroom and says, there could be more tornadoes coming. There could be more. I'm reading on Facebook that there could be more. And it's like, listen, we can't get the forecast right 48 hours ahead of time, let alone like 3 or 4 days. I mean, come on. So it doesn't look as if there is much in the way of severe weather in the forecast. Lots of sunshine. Maybe Saturday night we might see a thunder shower. But more sunshine than originally predicted. I don't know what happened. The forecast flipped. There's supposed to be rain all week next week. Now that has changed, and it looks as if we're going to have... looks like we're going to have some sunshine. So that's kind of nice. That is kind of nice. Yeah. Let's take a look at the temperature map if I can find that here. Yeah, I got some sunshine popping through the window here. It won't take long before that glare is gone, hopefully. And we'll say good morning to the Sunseekers in chat, and then we're going to talk to Paul. It's so awesome because we had the first birthday celebration at Tim's in Brandon on March the 1st. It was so awesome to have Road Reverend to help kick off that show. And these two guys know each other. They're truck driving crew, the truck driving mafia. They are. Anyway, there's our temperature map this morning across the continent, no matter where you're peering in from. Hello. We are at the window right, if you're going to hit the drive-through today in Dauphin, you're going to drive right by, give us a wave as you're cruising by from here to this way, like that. So, yeah, let's say good morning. Let's say good morning to who we've got in chat. Welcome aboard, although... I gotta lean this way. Welcome aboard! Welcome aboard! Good to see you. Welcome. Can you smell the dill? Can you smell the dill from Dauphin? And the garlic? The onions and the butter that are frying in Dauphin, Manitoba? Who do we have in chat this morning? We start off by saying good morning. Paul, say something. Say good morning to everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey.
Nice to be here. This guy's great. And he's in shorts and sandals. It's 11 degrees.
He pulls up to the table and he says, is this seat taken? And I'm like right next to me by a microphone. And I'm like, who is this guy? Wait a second. I recognize him from somewhere. And he's like, yeah, it's Paul. And Paul wrote a book. And we're going to talk to him about it. It's kind of, it's interesting. We're going to talk to Paul in just a second. Thanks for being here, pal.
Hey,
it's great to finally meet you,
yes.
pal.
Yeah.
Thanks for your support of the show. It's fantastic. Okay, so of course we had our usual suspects, our towel protecting folks, Tasha and Karen Enns and Road Reverend in this morning. Thank you so much. Making sure the chat was working okay for us. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Good morning from Dauphin. The big smell of bacon in the air. Polar Bear is here. Good morning. Derek is here. TGIF. Hope everybody has a great Dad's Day weekend. Do something nice for Dad. And if you are a dad, happy Father's Day. Hope you have some fun this weekend. Paul is here. Paul, oh, wait a second. Now I'm all confused. Paul is here. He's in chat. Oh, my gosh. Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday. Sitting next to the star of the show. Where is he? Some guy come in this morning. He's like, so where's your partner at? I'm like, my what? Where's your partner? Where's your partner in crime? And I'm like, I don't have a partner in crime anymore. And he says, well, where's that Heather Prozac? I'm like, holy shit, that's been a while. How many years ago was that? Actually, that's probably the last time I spent the night in Dauphin. We'd come up here, her and I, for a concert over at the arena. And, we had a big party that night. That was a good time. But that was like 20 years ago. 20 years it's been since I've, visited Dauphin. I think it was like 8 years ago I was here for the Tractor Lotto, but... lots has changed. Beautiful new liquor store up here. What else you guys got? You got a Domino's Pizza up here. You got lots of new stores. Yeah, it's good. Growing little town here. Zumba Bernice says, good morning, sunshine and Sunseekers. Have a great show in Dauphin. So far, so good. Yellow Jacket. Here's to a fantastic show this morning. Sending good vibes. Thank you, Yellow Jacket. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Whether you're chiming in on TikTok, feel free to say good morning there, or Facebook, or on X. I'm hoping Facebook is working. It appears to be working. Hey, Paul, it seems to be working. Cindy says, good morning, Sunseekers. Good morning, Cindy. Good to see you. Oh, excited about the keyboard. Yes, the keyboard made the trek through the park. Yes, the keyboard did, with the hat. That always kind of stops traffic. When you do it in public, everybody just goes, okay, what? Oh, do we need to call the cops? Do we need to call some kind of health professional for this guy. This is crazy sauce, this hat and Friday song that comes out. Well, we will do it for you. We have to. I think we only missed it once, Paul. We only missed it one time. Oh, there's a Facebook comment. Janine is my Facebook chime in. Thank you, Janine. Sharon Peace. Sorry, Sharon. Didn't mean to jump over you. Good morning from Dauphin. Hi, Sharon Pierce. Good to see you. Oh, by the way, coming to you this is the first time we have done a show on Starlink. Good morning to our friend Elon. Elon helped set this up today from Dauphin. This is incredible. This is some serious. You use Starlink all the time, though, don't you, Paul?
Yeah.
And you swear by it.
Yes. Great service. I mean, I don't want to promote Elon too much, but no, the service is awesome. It gives the people in rural areas great high-speed internet is what we need.
Do me a favor, pal. Pull your chair up. That's okay. That's okay. Just a little, not too close, but that's good because they want to hear you. They want to hear what you have to say. He's got Starlink. Yeah. It's really easy to set up and incredible. Very impressed. Anyway, so glad things are working so far. And if it fails, we'll blame Elon. That's great. Well, let's say he was having a bad day. Sharon, good morning. Janine Fleury-Urbanowicz on Facebook. Good to see you this morning. Good morning, Chris. I'm doing good. How are you, pal? Good. God, they're a friendly staff here. It's a friendly bunch of people. If they ask me if I need anything to eat or drink one more time, I don't know what I'm going to do. They're just so fantastic. Spoil me, they do. Cindy says, welcome to the Parkland. The sun is shining. It's going to be a great show. Thank you, Cindy. Oh, it's great to be here. I am so thrilled. Just thrilled. Quentin, good morning. What's that bright thing in the sky? It is just glorious. The birds were singing this morning. The coffee's on. The bacon smells good. Doesn't get any better than that. Cheryl says, good morning, everyone. Miss Vicky 62. Good morning. Enjoy that sun. I'm loving it. Just loving it. This is really surreal. I was just having so much fun. Cindy says, like the hat, Paul. Oh, no, you don't. There's a story on the hat. It's your birthday present to yourself.
Yeah, I turned 60 at the end of May, and my son bought me a Leafs hat. So go Leafs. Well, next year. So there's always next year.
Thoughts on the Oilers last night? Oilers had a stellar performance. McChicken, McDouble, McNugget didn't do it. Didn't get it done. No. So Saturday, that'll be it. Saturday, that'll be it for Oilers fans. Sorry, Oilers fans. I guess Canada doesn't have a chance at the Cup after all, but we'll wait and see. Maybe they can come back. I don't know. We'll see. Nick is here on Facebook. Good morning, Nick. Got to get these good mornings going. I get easily distracted. Nick Adams here on Facebook. Good morning, Nick. KDD 4380 is here. Good morning to you from Dauphin. Quentin says, generally the dill smell hits the nose around Moon Lake if there's a wind coming from the north. It's honest to God, I'd like to pretend that that's a joke, but I don't know. Maybe it's just in my mind. Maybe I was just having a moment. I don't know. Zumba Bernice, Dauphin is known as the Sunshine City. And look at all the beautiful lights. You forgot your shades. True, but then I wouldn't be able to see the computer equipment here. But it is a gorgeous morning. One of the best mornings we have had so far this year. Absolutely awesome. Thank you for being here, and thank you so much. Nick says, you know a joke is a dad joke when it becomes apparent. That was a joke. You get that? Yeah. Dad joke. Good job, Nick. I knew we could rely on you, pal. That's a good one. Polar Bear got to say hi to Tyler Glen at Murray's yesterday. Yes. Oh, they bailed me out of so I go to leave the house yesterday, and a little road trip. You got to do that. You got to check her oil. And she didn't look good. And it's like, uh-oh, am I going to have time to get over to Murray's? Well, and they did it for me. And I got to see Polar Bear. But you know what? We keep forgetting to take a selfie together. And he's crushed. Polar Bear, it's going to happen. We're going to get it's a buildup. It's going to be tremendous. It's going to be our Christmas card, buddy. Maybe our Christmas card. And I think that's what. Megan is here on Facebook. Road Reverend says, hey, Paul, we are kings of the roads. Kings of the roads, you guys are. Nick says, at least we can see Paul. Well, it's because your comments are right here. This is you guys. And Paul Paul is just sitting there reading alongside. Trev Webb is here. Trev, how's it going? Good morning from Dauphin. Good to see you. Nick says on Facebook, I'm sure bacon and dill smell good together. Oh, it's just sunshine, bacon, dill. I don't know what else I need. Beer, but it's too early to start drinking. I used to be able to do that, but now I can't. But they do that, Country Fest. Oh my God, I don't need to tell you about Country Fest and day drinking. Oh, morning drinking at Country Fest. Anything goes at Country Fest. And then Paul is back on Facebook again, and Quentin is here. Could you bang out a quick column make on the keyboard this morning? And a one, and a two, and a doonch, 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 doonch. And then, we're going to have like Ukrainian dancing break out in the Tim Hortons. That'd go viral. Wouldn't that be great? You got the red pants? You got the red Ukrainian dance pants, Paul?
No.
No.
Paul doesn't dance.
Paul doesn't dance? What? But you play basketball, I bet. You're a tall guy.
No.
Clint is here. Good morning, Clint. Good morning, you all. The guy walking around naked on Victoria needed some help. The guy walking around naked on Victoria is my new co-host. His name is Barry, and Barry starts Monday on the Tyler Glen Show. So just now, Barry, we're really excited, and we're going to call him Naked Barry. Just so you're all aware. So, Tyler Glen no more. I will have an assistant today. I've got Paul to start the show, but Monday it'll be Naked Barry. For one of the coffee shops. Who's naked? What the hell is going on? Oh, Susie is taking good care of me. Thank you, Susie. Good morning, Susie. Oh, are you shy? Don't be shy. Angela Damaris is here on Facebook. Good morning, Angela TGIF. Happy Dad's Day weekend. Good morning. Nick says at least it's not an Oilers hat that you got on. And Keeping the Pink is here too. Good morning, everybody. Oh, gosh. And Keith is saying good morning from Grand Forks, North Dakota. Good morning, North Dakota. Nice to see you. Welcome, North Dakota, Minnesota, Montana, Saskatchewan, and, of course, Dauphin in the Parkland. We're at the Tim Hortons in Dauphin doing the show today as we get set for Smile Zone to open at the hospital. This is just a great thing that the community has pulled together for. And look forward to sharing some pictures and some more information on that. But first, let's get to our good thing, and then we'll dive right into the show with both feet. Yesterday's good thing. You know how this works, right, Paul? You know how yesterday's good thing works? Yesterday's good thing works like this. Could be big, could be small, could feel like it was really nothing at all, but we like to start the show with some positivity. So good morning. All you have to do is type in GT. Zumba Bernice says, you don't have to dance, just do the air splits. Can you do? He says, no. He said he's excited to do the air splits, and we'll do a demonstration shortly. See, I can't say, when it's chat, I can lie, because people aren't always reading.
Yeah.
But when he's here, I can't bullshit anybody.
You can't lie.
No
BS going on here today.
Okay, so yesterday's good thing. So my good thing yesterday was, again, the crew at Murray's got me in and out of that oil change because I needed to get to Dauphin really quick. And guess who I met yesterday? I got to meet Allison at the world-famous Allison's. And then Allison treated me to carrot cake yesterday. So thank you, Allison. And Allison, too, was reminiscing with me about my radio time. And just a lovely person and a wonderful chef. And she operates the coffee shop upstairs at Murray's. So when you go and get an oil change or you get a service done at Murray's in Brandon at 1500 Richmond Avenue, make sure you go upstairs and say hi to Allison. She's delightful, got a great staff, and she might buy you carrot cake too. It was friggin' awesome, just awesome. So, yesterday's good thing. Hit me with it. GT, what happened yesterday that was a good thing? I'd love to know. Good thing. Yesterday's good. You got a good thing to share, Paul? What happened to you yesterday that was good? Yesterday, not today. See, yes. Monday's good thing is you can say, "Hey, we got a chance to chat." But what would be yesterday's good thing?
So yesterday's good thing for me is that yesterday was Friday for me because I only work Monday to Thursday. So
okay.
That was Friday. So I get the day off. And you know what? I just love having the opportunity to do new things, and this is a new thing. So, but yeah, no, that and We'll talk later about.
Well, we can
the
talk
the
now.
other
Look at
good
this.
things.
Look at this. Look at, he wrote a book. So Paul wrote a. Oh, you can't see it. Hang on a second. Okay, so because I got to switch screens. So Paul wrote a book. Look at this. It's called AI and Me. Okay, that's the name of the book, AI and Me. And so, look at, there's a picture of Paul in the back. I know an author. Look at this. There's a picture of him on the back. I don't know if you can see it because it's pretty bright here in the sunshine, but there he is on the back of this book, and he did a great job. It was written by you and by a computer. Explain to us how this came.
So it's AI is the wave of the future, and I wanted to try something out. I've been working in the background of AI for quite a while, and just playing around with it, and I wanted to see what it could do. So I threw in some really minor suggestions into ChatGPT, and got it to write some short stories for me. There's about 20 of them in the book, and just giving it really, really basic instructions.
That is cool.
Write me a 2,000-word horror story, and it did it, and it was really, really
So
cool.
who published this? Like, how did you get this done?
So it was done by Kindle, but Amazon Direct Publishing.
That's amazing. And so how many of these did you have to get done? Like, do you have to buy 1,000 at a time or what?
I actually have 5 physical copies, and it's print on demand. Okay, so
I can write a book.
Yeah.
I should write a book about bacon and use AI.
Yeah.
I could call it Bacon, Lettuce, Tomato, and AI by Tyler Glen.
Yeah.
Bestseller. Literally hot off the press with a little bit. And then I could I do scratch and sniff, I wonder. Remember scratch and sniff stickers? Yeah, with every purchase, you can, on page 5, scratch and it'll smell like bacon. All right, so how about good thing? Berries. Oh, we're talking about Naked Guy now. By the way, Nick says, by the looks of the naked guy walking past Subway, they must have run out of footlongs. Oh, the jokes write themselves, don't they? They write themselves. They were a little short on pepperoni at Subway, if you know what I mean. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. So much for ordering a naked sub anymore. You know what? I actually have my hamburgers naked. So if you get like a bacon cheeseburger, I don't like the sauce on it. So you say naked. Except in Brandon, when you order any of your food naked, be careful, because that could be the consequence of that. Hey, Roland is here. Roland Finley, good morning from the fields in Shiloh. The sunrise will hopefully be as good as cold coffee? That doesn't sound right. Oh, man. Get them to sign. Yes, that's the first thing I did is like, oh, man, when somebody hands me a book that they wrote, it's like, you got to autograph this. So here you go, Paul. Give me your autograph. Right on the show, because then you'll be watching this later. And look at this. There he is. This is world-renowned author Paul Croft.
Yeah, world-renowned.
And signing his
I gotta think of something.
Signing his book.
Something smart to write.
To my best pal, Tyler, you have been an inspiration since I was a young boy. Thank you so much for all your amazing...
Wow,
amazing.
Can you smell the BS?
Dear Tyler, thank you so much. There are angels among us, and you are one of them. That's a good one, too. That's got a good ring. Oh, come on, Paul. Oh, just sign. To Tyler, enjoy my book. Yours always and forever, as your best friend that anyone could ever ask for, and the most amazing human being ever. Thank you. Signed, Paul. Tasha says, GT. Here we go. Let's get back to our GT. That's yesterday's good thing. Yesterday's good thing. Oh, too much fun. What time is it? I'm losing track of everything here. I'm lost. I am lost. Okay, good thing yesterday. Tasha says, took the kids to the park after supper for a couple hours and had a nice evening. That's great. Roe Reverend said, had a great walk at the cemetery again yesterday. Who's your mama be? Good morning. Derek says, looked like he couldn't afford the 12-incher. We're talking about naked guy at the Subway or payday loan. We don't know where he was headed to. That was on yesterday's show if you missed it. However, I posted a censored picture of it as part of the podcast post from yesterday, and people were like, oh my God, naked guys, what's going on? It did start a discussion, though, about how we've got a lot of folks with issues walking around that we need to help. In all seriousness, we need to kind of take care of some of these people as best we can, because, it's funny. It's good for jokes and stuff, but as somebody said, can you imagine going to the Velvet Dip and you're going for a sundae and you're taking your kids? They don't really need to see that. And plus, they're not there for those nuts. They're there for the nuts on the sundae. That's what that's about. Darlene Barkley is here on Facebook. Good morning. Trev says, Tyler, I got a good book for you to write, Cooking Bacon Naked. There we go. That's some inspiration. Cooking Bacon Naked by Tyler Glen. It is a bestseller. I've sold two to family members. Yeah. Would that be considered a banana split with nuts? Maybe. Oh, Tosh and Road Reverend, the only good things yesterday? Come on, you guys. You must have had some kind of good thing. Hey, any Florida Panthers fans among us? I'm going to take a swig of coffee here. Because I would think that yesterday was good if you're a Florida Panthers fan. You had a good day yesterday.
Not a good day for the Bombers either, though.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They lost.
Choked.
They did. You watch a lot of football, Paul?
I do.
Yeah. So you think the Bombers are going to do okay this year? What are your thoughts?
Not starting out good.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
Need to wake up.
Yeah, man. I don't know, Trev. Trev, what do you think about that? They need to wake up. What's going on? Trev, you got to strap on your helmet. Get in there. Oh, my God. The kicker's back with the bomb. What was his name? The kicker for the Bombers. Troy Westwood. Troy Westwood is back with the ball. Oh, no, wait a second. This is Trev Webb. Trev Webb is going to kick for the Bombers. GT, the Stanley Cup is back in Canada, but not for long. That's true, actually. Tomorrow we will be in Canada. It'll be in Edmonton, but it will likely go home with the folks from Florida. This is true. Cindy says, GT, it only rained for about 10 minutes last night. Ground is saturated. And Trev says, we might as well get the loss over at the beginning of the season, and that way we don't carry them to the end of the season. That sounds like a plan. I have to turn that light on. I'm going to turn that light on right away. Clint says, GT, first fire in the new used fire pit. And sent a pic on Messenger. Let me just see if I can pull that up real quick. That's nice. Oh, there it is. There we go. Now I just have to see I'm going to bring this up. Paul's really interested in the behind-the-scenes stuff of what's going on here. So I got to pull this up like this. And, oh, there we go. There is the beautiful. There it is. There's the fire pit. Looking good. It's going to be a great weekend for that. By the sounds of it, it's going to be a great weekend for the fire pit. Might get a little bit of rain on Saturday, but not too bad at all. Time for a sponsor mention. Our friends at App Law Office in Brandon. If you are buying or selling a home, please see our friends at App Law Office. They are knowledgeable, they're friendly, and they can't wait to meet you and see what you might need for legal assistance. They also help out with corporate law. They do wills and estates. So if you got somebody that needs to get a will updated, or if you just want to talk about the process a little bit, go and see Andrea and the crew at App Law Office in Brandon at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC on 18th Street. Our friends at Murray's, of course, who always do an amazing job getting the oil change done, as I'd mentioned earlier this morning. Good morning to our friend at Allison's, of course, the illustrious Allison herself. Every time you get an oil change, you're also helping the community, and I love that, because the food banks are in desperate need of resources. And so every time you get an oil change at Murray's, they make a donation to Bear Clan Helping Hands and Samaritan House. And we thank them for that. And we thank you for going and getting an oil change at our friends at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And our friends at Kuiper's Family Bakery. My Dad's Day is coming up, and I can tell you, my dad loves the sausage rolls. My dad was so excited when Curtis came on as a sponsor at Kuiper's, because that was the first thing that he said. The first thing that came out of his mouth was, "Oh my God, those sausage rolls." They have been making them forever. And that is, I'm not lying, that's exactly what he said. And, Curtis, when he took over the business many years ago, he said one of the greatest things, pieces of advice that he ever got was don't change a thing. The recipes work, they're tried, tested, and true. People keep coming back for more. They love them. And, that's why you got to go check out Kuiper's. And if my dad loves the sausage rolls, I know your dad will too. And then there's cinnamon buns and there's pastries and cookies and things like that. So check it out at Kuiper's Family Bakery at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, beside Tasties. Paul, if Tyler gets you to read a sponsor ad, don't botch it like I did. Oh yeah, I might be able to get you to do that. That would. Are you up for doing a radio commercial? We'll get you to do that a little bit later. I'm still waiting for some of the guests to pop on by. We're gonna have some members of the community pop on by and say hi, and Country Fest, and some of the fine folks here in Dauphin. How long have you been in this region, Paul?
28 years.
28 years. What do you love most about being in the parkland?
I like the peacefulness. I don't like cities. I go to Winnipeg. After a day or two, I've had enough. I want out.
Yeah.
I like quiet and peacefulness. You know everybody, which is a good thing and a bad thing sometimes. But it's just nice, and you wherever you go, you run into somebody that you know. Whether you go to the mall, whether you come in Timmy's, whether you go to McDonald's, let's not run sponsors through, but or non-sponsors through. But when you go to places in this community, you run into people that you know. Whereas in the big city, you don't know anybody.
So when I came into town yesterday, it was the sun was shining. It was gorgeous. I'm going to get some cold beer, and of course, right when you come into town is this new liquor store. I hadn't been in there. I was built since the last time I was here. And you don't need to show your ID at this liquor store. It's the first thing I noticed. I'm like, what the hell is this? I literally said to the lady, like, well, where's the ID check? Where's the pat down? Where's the giving blood or a kidney to go into the liquor store? And she's like, no, we don't have that here. I'm like, what? You don't have that here? What the hell? It says, because there's worse problems in the world. It's a first world problem. But, it's one of those many things that I noticed right away. All the happy, smiley faces, people who are super friendly. I think that sometimes it's lost, friendly Manitoba. Not everybody's exactly friendly in Manitoba. And all my run-ins with people in Dauphin yesterday, they could probably smell the dill on me, or maybe the buttered onions or something. He's one of us. He's one. I don't know, but it is a great community, and I know that when I was on the radio, we had a lot of support up here in Dauphin, and it's nice to see that some of the businesses are still going strong, and some of them have moved, and some of them have changed, and we were talking about this before we came on. As far as amenities in the city of Dauphin, they pretty much have everything Brandon has, I'm thinking. Like it's grown. It's done pretty well for itself.
We're missing some of the major chains. Our major retailer could use a big.
Yeah.
It's not a major retailer here. The two major retailers are really, really bad.
I did go to the mall, and they did a facelift on the mall since I've been here.
Yeah.
And I did go to Wally World yesterday, and when I was in Wally World, this tells you everything you need to know. They still have a photo development center. Like they have an actual. There was no one working there. I just wanted to go and see it. And they've got 2 coolers of food, so there's no food in the Wally World here, and a photo development center. And it looks like the decorating is probably from the 90s, probably from the late 80s, early 90s.
The photo developing has just moved because it was in the very back corner, and now they've moved it. They just redeveloped that section. Redeveloped photo. Hey, there's your
Dead joke.
But they've redeveloped it, and they've moved it more into the center of the store. So that photo thing is going to stay, I guess.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, it's great to be here, and it's great to see the community growing. And of course, the reason we're here, a couple of reasons actually. The big reason is because Smile Zone is an organization that is helping hospitals across the country actually do kind of a renovation where they improve the feeling of the hospital. There's lots of artwork. There's lots of special furniture. Hospitals are not exactly an amazing place to go. And oftentimes when you're at a hospital, it's because, the circumstances warrant that, you're sick. You're there to take care of somebody sick. You're there to visit somebody sick, and it's usually stressful and not a lot of fun. And Smile Zone comes in, and they try to brighten things up, add some color to the hospital. But that's expensive. And most hospitals just have what they need to get the job done. That's where Tim Hortons comes into play. And so Tim Hortons and Smile Zone, through the Smile Cookie campaign, has often worked together when they do the Smile Cookie campaigns and raise a whole dump truck full of money for charities across the country. Here, the Smile Zone charity was picked, and the Dauphin Hospital is going to be the benefactor. And the big ribbon cutting is happening this afternoon, so I appreciate being invited to that and being up here for that event as well. And I would be amiss if I did not mention these fine folks who are in our thoughts this morning. The families of the folks that the anniversary is coming up 1 year tomorrow. And this community is still healing. There's still a lot of folks that are in a great deal of pain, and I just wanted to say that it's important to acknowledge the tremendous loss in the community, and something that quite frankly, as a community, we're probably never going to get over, and even as a province and a country. So you're in our thoughts this morning, and we're giving you a big Sunseeker hug, and we're thinking about you, and we know this is going to be a very challenging and tough weekend. But on a personal note, it's been on my mind since I came into town, because that was just an absolutely horrific event on the most unimaginable levels. And so know that you're in our thoughts and in our prayers, and we'll be thinking of you this weekend. So. All right. Okay. Hi, it's time for a swig of coffee. Cheers there, Paul. You're not drinking your coffee? What are you doing? I snuck some rum in your coffee, by the way.
No.
Didn't know. Oh, it's time for the cocktails. It's time for the cocktails. No cocktail. No, that's Country Fest. So Dauphin is, of course, famous for two big festivals up here. If you have never been to Dauphin Country Fest, it is basically, if you take a marathon, like say the Boston Marathon, which is about running. You have to train. There's a lot of dedication involved. There's a lot of buildup. You have to have a lot of preparation. There's a mental and physical prep. Dauphin Country Fest, instead of running, it's alcohol consumption. And what you have to do is, again, you have to train. You have to, get in the right mindset. You have to, because it is a marathon. For anybody who has ever been up here to Dauphin Country Fest, it's not all about the booze, but there's a few cocktails. Hey, Paul?
Just a little bit, not much. Okay?
By a little bit, it's like gallons.
The liquor store brings in a few semis full of alcohol and just parks them there.
Day drinking, night drinking. It is it's tremendous, but it's a huge economic influx into town, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's huge.
Yeah, the number of people coming through here is incredible that weekend. And not just from Manitoba, from all over. I would say all over Western Canada and in the northern states. You see people from all over, license plates from just about everywhere.
And it's a great festival. It's been, I think, one of the longest running country music festivals in the nation is here in Dauphin. And that all started a few decades ago because of the venue. The venue, if you've never been to Dauphin, is built onto the side of the mountain, the Riding Mountain. This town is right next to Riding Mountain National Park, just to the north by about, 10, 15 miles or so. And you just go right up against the mountain there, and they've built an amphitheater. And again, this is going back decades. And it was built for the Ukrainian festival, which is the other big event that has been going on for decades here. And if you like kubusa, pierogies, garlic sausage, guys in red pants, girls that are, oh my God, they're gorgeous. Those girls in those costumes, damn, holy man, those Ukrainian dancing girls. Woo, woo, doo, doo. Yeah, it's a party, and that happens in August, right?
August long. Yeah,
August long weekend. You're going to want to be in Dauphin for the Ukrainian Festival. So, two big festivals, and the Dauphin Ukrainian Festival, don't get them mixed up, because if you're showing up to the Ukrainian Festival looking for Tim McGraw and 66 is a whiskey, you will be sorely disappointed, and vice versa. If you're looking for garlic sausage and guys in red pants and show up to Country Fest, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. You never know. You might run into, the occasional person, but yeah. Anyway, hello from Dauphin. Dauphin, man, what am I missing about Dauphin? Have I touched on everything about Dauphin? Paul is being our resident Dauphin expert.
But Paul's not a Dauphin resident. Paul's from close by, but not actually.
What is the town?
Yorkton.
Yorkton?
Rourke.
I bet you get that all the time,
Rourke.
though. I know. I was kidding.
Yes. Rourke.
But why would they name it that? That's like
it's named after a person who's named
because
Rourke.
it's like saying Brandon should be Dandon. I'm from Dandon, Manitoba. What? Brandon, Manitoba? No, I'm from Winnipeg. What? When did you say Winnipeg? No, Winnipeg. No, I'm from Rourketon. They got to change that. Can you talk to the mayor? Who do we got to talk to? Okay. I think we got Wob Canoe coming for the ribbon cutting today. No, I'm not. Hey, can we change the name of Rourketon? Let's change it to... See, can you imagine if they did that to Regina? Put a V on that one? That's not going to work, Paul. That's not going to work. Because you can try it, but we're going to get calls. We're going to get calls. All right. Oh, watch. I'm going to see if... Can I do this without taking us down? I'm just going to see what's going to happen here. Watch this. I'm going to reach over here. Do. Uh-oh. Oh. Watch this.
Everything's going up in smoke.
There we go. Is that a little bit better? You can see a little bit better. There's a little bit of... Okay. All right. I think Wob Canoe's doing the ribbon cutting, says Dang Dog. I don't know. We're going to see the dignitaries are probably going to be rolling around here shortly, I'm thinking. We're about 20 minutes away from 8 o'clock. And this is the show about food and fun places and the mayhem of life on a Dad's Day weekend, Father's Day. How many kids you got, Paul?
3.
3 kids?
3.
Where are they all?
Brandon, Morden, and Edmonton.
Oh. So is the one going to be sad this morning about the Oilers then? Or
No,
doesn't?
no. He's a big Jets fan.
Oh.
Huge Jets fan. But his girlfriend is a Oilers fan, so she's probably crying a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, it's tough. Tough loss. So what do your kids do? What do they do?
My oldest is a work from home doing some tech stuff. My youngest is on workman's comp right now from a major accident that he
Oh,
had.
sorry to hear that.
And my middle is the one in Edmonton is in construction, heavy equipment operator. So
Okay. Good. So Dad's Day, what is normally on the agenda for Dad's Day?
phone calls.
Everybody leaves you alone. They just leave.
We're too far apart, so it's phone calls.
Phone calls.
Yeah.
You don't get the texts. It's always a call.
It'll be a call.
It's a call.
Yeah.
Happy Dad's Day. Rob, not Wob.
Two grandkids.
Oh, you got good for you. Congratulations.
13-year-old boy and an 11-year-old girl. So.
Very nice. Good morning.
Morning.
Very nice. That's awesome. Yes, Dad's Day weekend is coming, and dad jokes this morning. Oh, Road Reverend's the only one that wants to throw in a couple of dad jokes. Seriously? It's Dad's Day? Come on. Well, Nick, I guess, gets credit for one, too. Her. At least invite me out to dinner. Him. I don't go out with married women. Her. But I'm your wife. Him. I make no exceptions. Ba-dum-tsh. Well, and then Road Reverend actually attached a few dad jokes from the actual dad jokes account. Told my wife she should embrace her mistakes, and then she gave me a hug. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one. That's a good one. All right. If you got any dad jokes, let them rip. Let them rip. We would love to hear them. Dad's Father's Day weekend, and it looks as if, if you're going to have some steak on the barbecue, it's going to be a great weekend for that. With the exception of Saturday, you might see some showers or thunder showers later in the day. But as far as those tornadoes, there's some guy was on well, not some guy, but it's one of the Facebook weather reporters chiming in saying, oh, there's a supercell that could be forming over North Dakota, Montana, Saskatchewan that'll come in for the weekend and bring all kinds of weird and wacky weather. And I don't think that has materialized. So thank God they were wrong about that. But anyway, one of these right behind us is the drive-thru at Timmy's in Dauphin. Here we are, the #1 store for Smile cookies in all of Canada. More people purchase Smile cookies in Dauphin, Manitoba than any other store in the country. That's pretty cool. That's a lot of cookie eaters.
So the community gets behind it, though. Like every day is sponsored by a different business here, and the community gets behind it. It's amazing. The number of cookies that this place puts through for the population size. I mean, everybody's got to be eating like 20 or 30 cookies a day.
No kidding. And there's, this is starting to get competitive. Like other towns are like, okay, we got to take Dauphin down here. Like this is, and Brandon, I think there could be like some Smile cookie rivalry going on because Dauphin and Brandon both were in the top 10. I think Brandon had 4 of the other stores in the top 10. So anyway, it's kind of fun, and even though it's competitive, there's the benefactor, as Paul said, is the community, because all the proceeds are going back to community organizations. Oh, there goes a guy with a whole bunch of donuts out the door on a Friday, donuts in hand, good to go. All right, so what are you planning on doing for Dad's Day? Let us know. Say it in chat. What are you doing something special for Dad's Day? What's going on this weekend? You got any special plans? Keystone Center's got their big 50th birthday bash happening. That's a free event, and there's free food there. So okay, that'll get some people's attention. I think they got hot dogs and stuff on the menu for Saturday. That's their 50th birthday. I was 9 months old when the Keystone Center opened. That's when you know you need a new rink, I'm thinking. 50 years. Well, Dauphin just got a new rink, didn't they? Like, how old is this rink? That's not that old, 20 years old?
Yeah, I'd say something like that. Yeah, the old barn was torn down, and this one's actually really, really nice.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful arena.
So Keystone Center, although we are getting new seats. So we're getting some new seats put into the Keystone Center. And so that's cool. At least it'll be a little bit more comfortable to watch Wheat Kings games this year. And so 50th birthday bash will be music and food and bouncy tables, maybe, bouncy inflatables and stuff like that for the kids tomorrow afternoon. Greg, come say hi. Are you busy? Come on, come say hi. Want to come say hi?
I can move out of here.
Oh, okay.
I can migrate.
Hey, thanks, Paul.
Well, I'm sticking around.
Yes, please do. Please do.
Okay,
Look at it, Paul.
I got nothing to do.
Did you know Paul is a world famous author? Look at this. Yeah, look at this.
Thanks, Paul.
Come on, this is Greg Crescenti. Look at it, Kate. Come on over, Greg. There he is.
Hey, good morning, Ty.
There he is. How are you?
Very good.
Hey,
You?
thank you so much for setting this up for us,
Hey,
by the way.
Thank you for being here with us. Like I said, it's awesome to have you up in Dauphin, and glad we got the internet working for you so you can make the trip. We were a little worried there for a bit. So.
It was crazy, but this has been phenomenal. Thanks to Elon Musk again. Like our friend Elon, he's pretty amazing.
You betcha. Yeah, pretty amazing what they can do.
So we were just talking about the Smile Cookie campaign and the competition that is starting to develop now, because your store here in Dauphin, top store. Before we get to the rivalry going on, let's talk about what's happening today in Dauphin at the hospital. What's going on today?
Yeah, today we have lots of our Smile Zone Foundation team that's out near and far, and their board is coming out to the Dauphin Regional Health Center. We're going to do our official grand opening and do some tours of what's actually been accomplished in the hospital. And I haven't even seen it yet, so I'm excited to get the tour with my family and my team and check out the pictures can only do a little bit, but I hear it's amazing when you see it in person. So what an accomplishment it is for our city of Dauphin, and just a huge thank you again to everyone that picked up a cookie to make it possible. So
this is one of the pictures. This is one of the early pictures as things were getting done and put together, and you can see that normally in a hospital, It's not fun. I mean, hospitals
It
are
can be a
not a
scary
fun
place,
yeah,
for sure.
especially with kids. And so when you'd mentioned this, because this was done out in Rhonda did one out in Newfoundland, and I remember seeing those pictures, and I'm like, and you said we're going to bring this to Manitoba. I was like, oh, please let me help out even just a little bit. This is so cool.
Yeah, we're really excited that we got to make this project possible, and like you said, hospitals can be an intimidating place for anyone of any ages. No one really likes to be there, but surely if we could cheer it up with some additions and color schemes and stuff, it makes a total difference. So I can't wait for you to see it.
Look at these.
Great.
These are just the some of the initial pictures that came in, and so we're gonna have some special guests from all over the place in town today.
Yeah, we have a couple sponsors that hopefully will be able to pop by before work, and the Manitoba Summer Games are going to be in Dauphin this summer as well. So maybe we'll chat about that. And Dauphin, I heard you talk already about Country Fest and Ukrainian Festival happening, and of course we've got our fair happening the same.
It's a cooking
same
little
weekend in
community.
July,
That's
the egg
crazy.
fair and everything. So there's a lot going on this summer, and hopefully the weather holds good. And June's been a little tricky.
I always have a little bit of envy about Dauphin, and you know why? And this won't surprise people who are regular viewers and listeners to the show, but I'm a little infatuated with the weather, thus the whole beach break and so on and so forth. Dauphin's weather, statistically, is better than Brandon's, and I don't get that, Greg. It's further north.
Further north, I'm not sure.
I don't understand. Is it the mountain? What the hell is
I have
going
no
on
idea.
here? We have to
no
stop
idea.
that. We got to talk to Wab Canoe about that one, too. We got to knock that off. Brandon is further south. We need some more heat. I'll tell you, in the middle of winter, it's like Brandon's the coldest place on the planet. Dauphin's like 5 degrees warmer. That's craziness, crazy sauce. But anyway, thanks again for all you've done, and thanks for having me up here. I really appreciate it. And
Thank you.
This is so slick, man. This is so slick. This is crazy awesome.
We really appreciate it.
All right. Oh, I'm going to show you more Greg here. Show this. There he is. Oh, it's a little dark again. Oh, we're seeing the drive-through. We're seeing the drive-through right by.
Yeah.
When you
Friday morning.
when you go through the they're lined up. They are lined up. Give us a wave. Give us a wave and a honk. And thank your staff for me. If they ask me if I need something to eat or drink anymore, I'll tell you, it's crazy. They're taking great care of me.
Perfect.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Greg. Okay.
Have a great weekend. We'll
Off
see
he
you in a
goes.
little bit.
We'll see you at the hospital. Normally, that would be something that would be, a very nice thing. See you at the hospital, but it's a celebration today. It's a fun celebration at the hospital with the Smile Zone. Road Reverend says, I tried the new caramel-filled donut from Tim's yesterday. So good. They have such naughty food here. These dream cookies, too. Oh, God. Naughty, naughty boy. Naughty, naughty girl. That's for sure. But, so that'll be exciting this afternoon, and hopefully I'll have some more pictures and maybe some video to share a little bit later on. Doodle-doo-doodle-doodle-doo. What else do we got going on this weekend? What else is going on this weekend? What do you got planned for Dad's Day? Oh, boy. Holy cow. I apologize. We missed our first beach break. It's been so awesome. It's been a lot of fun to kind of hang out and visit with everybody here, and we've had some old friends and some new friends in Dauphin, Manitoba, and we'll have a beach break here in just a second. The town of Dauphin, Manitoba. Yes, indeed. What time do we got? Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock, coming up on 8 o'clock. Well, and I have brought the keyboard. Yes, the keyboard did make it. And you know what? While the drive-thru is slammed, maybe I should do the keyboard when the store is not quite so busy. It is a bit of a spectacle. I'm not going to lie. And on occasions, sometimes people will start cheering, moms bring their kids by just to get close to the keyboard, just to, it's mayhem, complete mayhem. Good morning, Lindy. Good morning. Nice to see you. Welcome. Good morning from Dauphin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so bright behind us. Look at the light. Look at it's a bright, beautiful sunshine. That drive-through is love. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So what else you got planned for the weekend? Anybody? No, everyone's kind of quiet. in chat this morning. Got lots of folks on the go, but no one is saying everybody's ready for the weekend. Bring on the weekend, especially after those scary storms. You had how's the weather been so far there, Paul?
It's been cold.
Yeah.
That's why I can't believe we had tornadoes and those threats.
Mother Nature's trying to shift it up. They're trying to change. She's trying to change it into summer, and it's a bit of a tough go, actually. And so Karen says she's got bonfires and bevies planned for the weekend. Oh, that sounds good. Sounds like we'll get that started at like 9:05 this morning. Bonfires and bevies. Get that weekend going. Yeah. What else you got? Just hold off on the pyro for today's song, says Quentin. I don't know. It's Dauphin. When we do the Friday song, we will have the Kolmeka singers joining in. They will be doing the Friday song in Ukrainian. We will also have the Garlic Boys Ukrainian dancing extravaganza. They will be doing the splits. They will have their fancy red pants. And they will be joining the show as well. So it's going to be, I hope we have enough room on the camera. We might have to do some of this wide shot in the parking lot between the Ukrainian dancers. And I think we'll have a country music star that has remained unnamed at this point. But it's going to be extravagant and complete with pyrotechnics. And yes, the fireworks is in the shape of dill as it explodes. So it's going to be incredible. It's going to be a spectacle. Quentin is in Erickson. Yes, when I drove by on the way up, they've got their music festival going on this weekend. That is the Little Valley Jamboree. That's I believe that's at the Rec Center in Erickson. So good luck to all those involved with the Little Valley Jamboree. That is another. Speaking of events that have stood the test of time. Holy cow. Little Valley Jamboree. And Quentin is going to be hosting that, I think. I think you are going to be emceeing the music stage. So look for Quentin out there in Erickson at the Little Valley Jamboree. I'm going to bring this up here real quick. Thanks for reminding me there, Quentin, and have fun up there. It's funny, I'm in your hometown and you're in my hometown. We did a hometown swap. The hometown swap. There it is. 15th, 6th, that's tomorrow and Sunday at the Erickson Recreation Center. There's their poster. And they're helping out kids, too. We're helping out kids. They're helping out kids. Evie and Isla and Daphne. Saturday and Sunday in Erickson. So, good luck to everybody. Have fun. Have a good time in Erickson, and good luck. You'll be awesome. You know what? If they have supported me all these years, Quentin, you will be a rock star when you take to the stage up there. It'll be great. Heather is in Gimli. Okay, speaking of musical chairs, Heather, who is also normally up in the Erickson Way, is in Gimli this morning. Oh, have some fish for me there, Heather. Oh my God, the fish in Gimli are absolutely insane. So good. So good. Pickerel, the Gimli pickerel. Tosh says, doing water bottle snacks. Hey, we got the last day of school coming up here real fast. That is like, we're just over a week away, couple weeks, and then these kids are going to be done school. So we're down the home stretch. And school will be done for another year. Man, it's crazy. Okay, I'm not going to forget about the beach break this time. And for Paul, I am going to play the Sunseeker AI super song that everybody loves. See if that'll work. I think I can get it. The Sunseeker anthem. Yeah, let's take a quick beach break and we'll be back with more from the Tim Hortons in Dauphin Live on a fantastic Friday.
For the high, Sunseekers unite with the good vibes flow. There's a party going on, it's time to let go. No matter what goes down, you'll be feeling alright. Ain't nothing gonna stop us, we'll shine so bright. We're dancing by the sea, feeling wild and free. The warmth on our skin, pure Feeling the heat, got that rhythm in my feet. From dusk till dawn, I'm gonna ride this beat. With the sun shining bright, no clouds in the sky. It's a perfect day, gonna reach for the high. Sunseekers unite, let the good vibes flow. There's a party going on, it's time to let go. No matter what goes down, we'll be feeling alright. Ain't nothing gonna stop us, we'll shine so bright. We're dancing by the sea, feeling wild and free. The warmth on our skin, pure ecstasy. We're chasing dreams, we're living for the thrill. Every moment we seize, gotta love how we feel. Feeling the heat, got that rhythm in my feet. From dusk till dawn, I'm gonna ride this beat. With the sun shining bright, no clouds in the sky. It's a perfect day, gonna reach for the high. Sunseekers unite, let the good vibes flow. There's a party going on, it's time to let go. No matter
Yeah,
what
everybody
goes down,
loves the beach bunker song.
nothing gonna stop us.
That is a live shot of Hollywood, Florida on a Friday. That's our Friday beach cam that we like to show you on a fantastic Friday Dad's Day weekend. Let's take a look at all four corners of our area to see how much sunshine you are getting out there. It is looking really nice. What a wonderful Friday morning it is. Yes, indeed. It's a beautiful Friday. Dad's Day weekend. I hope you've got something planned for Dad this weekend. Maybe a barbecue, maybe a picnic, maybe let him go fishing or go golfing. Something like that could be fun. Yes, there's our road conditions, and our forecast is calling for sunshine at 24 for the high today. Thunderstorms possible tomorrow. And then next week, it was supposed to be rainy, but that's not going to happen anymore. They flipped the script on the forecast, and it's going to be sunny and temperatures between 17 and 22 all week next week with sunshine. So that's how quick the forecast can change. It can flip on a dime. And that's why there was no worries about these reports of a Saturday storm, although watch it prove me wrong. I mean, we still can see a thunderstorm, but I think we're done with the tornadoes for a while. Let's say we're done. Let's be done with the tornadoes for a little while. All right. Dang Dog says, my wife had to make her own coffee yesterday as I was doing the Father's Day competition instead of making it. The Father's Day competition. Which one is that? Question, why can't police talk to bus driver of the Carberry incident? I believe that he is, as I understand it, incapacitated or is unable to communicate. As you are well aware, that was a horrifically difficult crash, of which took the lives of so many people and changed the lives of every person involved, and some, including the driver, will have consequences that they will be living with for forever. So that's how I understand it. That's how I Oh, I see it anyway. Oh, there's Paul. Hey, and Paul's helping out there too. Hey, and then says, you beat me to it, man. You beat me to it. Good job. God, he's not.
You can write me a check later.
Okay, and then you can put that towards more books.
Yeah.
More of these AI and me books. So what gave you the idea for this book that you wrote there, Paul?
Because I've always wanted to write a book. I'm working on another one too, but I've always wanted to write one. And like I said, I was working in the background of AI, and I just love it. I love technology, like absolutely love technology. It tells in the background here, I had my first computer was a Commodore VIC-20. So the VIC-20s were like tiny computers compared to what we have today. And that was my first computer. It was a Commodore VIC-20.
Oh my God. That's wild. Well, keep up the good work. I think we got one of our first guests is going to be here.
I'm going to stick around.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
I'm enjoying this, but I'll move out of the way and let this young gentleman come in.
Manitoba Summer Games, one of the many things happening this summer in the town of Dauphin. It's not just Country Fest and the Ukrainian Festival, but I think what's interesting is the Summer Games, I think for the first time ever, is incorporating the traditions of Dauphin. There will be the garlic sausage toss, I think for the first time ever. I think pierogi lifting, is that true? Can you?
Yeah, all the new sports, summer sports.
Hey, thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, thanks for seeing me.
Introduce yourself to everybody here.
I'm Clayton Swanton, the co-chair of the 2024 Manitoba Summer Games, and also a partner at Johnson & Company, and we're huge fans of Tim Horton's Smile Cookie campaign and excited about what they pull off every year with it.
Thanks for coming by, Clint. Clayton? Or
Yeah,
Clayton. Clayton. So tell us about the Summer Games and all the work that has to come together for that. I bet you have a slew of volunteers, I bet, that are helping with this.
We're really ramping up with volunteers. It takes about 800 to 1,000 volunteers to pull this event off. We've got 1,800 athletes coming from across the province to compete in 12 different sports. And, we were supposed to host 4 years ago, and, of course, COVID came along and we got cut out of that. So we've been at this for about 6 or 8 years now, so we're really excited to see it all finally come to fruition, and our crew is working hard to just polish everything up and make sure it's a great experience.
What are you most proud of about the community in situations like this? What do you like to brag about?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of attention on you guys when something like this comes to town.
Yeah.
And so what do you like to brag about?
Yeah, for me, the best thing is just when everybody comes together and, it's everybody's pulling the same cart of how can we leverage this event to create the best legacy for our community. And to me, that's the biggest thing that comes out of hosting a Summer Games. We got the Northgate Trails 4 years ago. Those were built to host mountain biking. And then when we had to postpone, we now end up with a brand new athletics facility at the high school with a completely new rubberized track surface and a new basketball court, outdoor basketball court. And it's because of the volunteers and the sponsors that step up to host a major event like this, and it takes countless hours and countless dollars. But when you can leverage that and have a legacy for your community that lasts for the next 20 years, it's all worth it.
Yeah, and I mean, you've got a couple of big legacy events that happen every year with the Ukrainian Festival here in town, and obviously with Dauphin's Country Fest. There's a lot going on in Dauphin.
Yes, there is. Dauphin is a busy place, and we know for the small amount of population that we have, we certainly hit outside of our weight class, I think, is the way that we look at it. But we just seem to be the right size where everybody feels like they've got to pitch in and contribute, and nobody kind of hides in the shadows, and that allows us to pull off some really massive events every year that put Dauphin on the map. And we hope people come to Dauphin multiple times this year. Come out for Ukrainian Festival, come out for Country Fest in a few weeks. It's a fantastic lineup, and it would be great to see everybody in town, and then come back for the Summer Games.
Excellent. Congratulations on what is undoubtedly going to be a great games. This is going to be fantastic. And you're a lawyer? I understand?
Yeah.
Okay,
Johnson
so
Company,
we did okay here? There's no pending lawsuits?
No, I don't see any slip and fall concerns. No, we're good.
What do you guys specialize in?
Real estate, corporate, commercial, a lot of agriculture deals, that kind of thing. And we cover a really broad area. Johnson & Company's been around for 100 years as a firm, and we just serve the parkland as best we can.
All right, and what's the busiest part of your business nowadays? Like
Be real estate transactions. Yep. Just
really,
yep,
even in this market,
moving,
how
yeah.
is Dolphins? I mean, I could easily look on the MLS, but how are things in Dauphin? Is it like the rest of the country where
Dauphins an interesting market where it just doesn't boom or bust. Dauphin's pretty steady, and it doesn't have the wild swings like you'll get at Toronto or Vancouver. And people need housing, and they buy it, and that's just it seems to be fairly consistent.
And what's your Tim's order?
My Tim's order, yeah, I'll probably get a sausage and egg McMuffin, or not McMuffin, boy, so I better not say that. You know what I mean. I'll get an English muffin to go from here, and probably a donut.
What about the coffee? You're not a Gretzky guy, 9x9, are you?
Yeah, no, I'll maybe a cold brew. Yeah.
A cold brew, cold brew guy. Okay, these Gretzky 9x9s. I mean, that's crazy. You're just having a little bit of coffee with your sweet cream. I mean, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
More of a dessert.
Oh my God! And lastly, were you watching hockey last night?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, you missed a hell of a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not really. They got trounced. That was terrible.
Yeah,
are you big?
Going to be a tough go. They got a long way to battle back.
You're a Jets fan?
Yeah.
I guess so. I would stand to reason. Clayton, thank you so much for coming.
Right on.
Thank for your support of the Smile Cookie campaign with your firm, and congratulations on the Manitoba Summer Games. Can we get the word out on anything? You're looking for volunteers. Can we help in any way?
The biggest thing that your listeners could do would be go on to Funding Change and buy a 50-50 ticket. It's a progressive draw, so go buy some tickets, and that would help us out immensely. That's one of our fundraisers to make sure we can pay the bills, and you get entered into another. Like, there's a couple draws before the main event, and you're into all of them. So
have you seen those NHL teams with their 50-50s? That's insane.
It's wild. Yeah, it's wild.
Holy shit! People get carried away on that. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, so you guys should get carried away on ours.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
It'll grow big because there's a lot of people in town the week of the games, and so get in now, so you get in on some of the early draws, and you'll be in for the final one too.
So is that something easily Googleable, or is there
to Sport Manitoba's website, or the Manitoba Summer Games? If you Google that, that'll be one of the first things that pops up is the 50-50 tickets.
Nice. Let's sell some 50-50s for you guys.
That sounds
all
really
right.
good. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for coming on, man.
All right.
We'll catch you later. All right, enjoy that breakfast sandwich. That is just awesome. Oh, man, some of those 50-50 draws they get, they're in the millions of dollars. It's crazy. And then, what's kind of frustrating is that they limit it to people that are in the area of the hockey team. Sometimes it's provincially. Sometimes it's in the city where they're selling them. But, there's Lindsay. Lindsay Marcy, good morning on Facebook. Hello. Good morning. It is a beautiful morning here. Oh my gosh. It is beautiful. 11 degrees. Brandon is 14. I wonder if we've warmed up a little bit. Anyway, getting ready for the Smile Zone opening at the Dauphin Hospital. And again, we had Clayton on from Johnson & Company. They were a big sponsor of the Smile Cookie campaign to help make that happen. And, of course, involved with the Manitoba Summer Games, too. It's great to have him on. Okay, what time do we have now? Beautiful here in Brandon, too. Oh, we deserve it. After this week's weather of chaos and mayhem and tornadoes and hail, it's going to be a great weekend for Dad. It's going to be a great Dad's Day weekend. So what else you got going on? We got Little Valley Jamboree going on. Keystone Center party is going on tomorrow at the Keystone Center grounds. And they got me as soon as they said free food. So free food going on tomorrow at the Keystone Center. Gotta like that. Yes, indeed. See if I can find the poster for that. It's a little bit more difficult to find here. Oh, here we go. I got it. It's just going to take a couple seconds here to bring up and show you what is going on at the Keystone Center. That is tomorrow, 2 o'clock. And there'll be a classic car show and live music and outdoor market and food trucks. Kids zone, free barbecue, free cupcakes. There you go. You're looking for some free cupcakes. There's fireworks and more. And they've added a 50-50 draw, too. So that's celebrating the Keystone Center's 50th birthday tomorrow. in Brandon. 2 o'clock start for that one. How exciting, says Blessed Mama of Two. Good to see you this morning, Blessed Mama of Two. I have 12 and 16-year-old boys, if that gives you a hint. There you go. Get some food in ya. Get some food in ya. All right. Doodle-doo-doo, doodle-doo-doo. What else we got here for you? Gotta show you this. I'm kind of torn about this little item I'm about to show you because I think that we are no stranger in this part of the world. We are no strangers to fried bologna. Fried bologna is kind of a staple in our area. But this guy, what he did is he's an online creator, and what he did is he actually created something called hot dog bacon. How does that work exactly? Here's what it looks like. Hot dog bacon. So what he did is he took the wieners, and what he did is he took a potato peeler or a carrot peeler, and then he peeled the wieners. And look at them. This is how curly they turned out here. And I think there's a little bit of video that I can show you, and how he fries these puppies up. There it is, and he has them with the eggs. But isn't this just fried bologna? Like, really? Because I mean, if you're frying wieners like this, it really is just fried bologna. Hang on, I thought there was a video associated with this. Tips for making hot dog bacon: cut the hot dog with a knife. Neither a peeler or a mandolin worked well for me. I would just recommend cutting thin slices with a sharp knife. Start with an empty pan. There's no need to add extra oil or fat to the pan. Hot dogs are plenty fatty, and while they won't render nearly as much as pork bacon, there was a healthy layer of grease in the pan, and then stir it up. Although I thought when I saw the video originally, and this attracted my attention, it was an Instagram post. That's what it was. He had frozen the wiener. There it is. He froze the wiener so that he could, and then he put it in the air fryer. I'm not going to lie, guys. That looks damn good. Holy shit. Like, seriously. Taking the world's greatest foods, hot dogs and bacon, and putting them into one. I think that's pretty good. What do you think? Give that a try for Dad this weekend. Although, I'm thinking that doesn't make a whole lot of sense in our part of the world, because in Manitoba, because we have such a big farming population that are in the pork industry, pork producers. Bacon prices in our neck of the woods are not all that bad. Bacon is generally pretty affordable. And sometimes you can get it on sale, and it's probably going to be cheaper than buying wieners. So I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense, but they do look good, don't they? That looks good. Something stupid to try. Something stupid to try. I saw a video, Dang Dong says, of Spam fries on the smoker yesterday. Yeah, we had that one on a couple of weeks ago. I can't do Spam. I can do a lot of stuff. But Spam, Spam is that's probably one of the only no-nos I've got. I guess if I'm starving, I could do the Spam, but no, I don't think so. Don't think so, Tim. I don't think so. All right, what else do I got for you? This is creepy. This is from the Creepy Files. We've talked about this before on the show that age is just a number, Paul. Is that correct? Yeah. It's just a number. 60, 70, 80. And what about love? What about age difference? This is insane. This is, and before I show it to you, I want to preface this, that this is a 23-year-old, okay? She is 23. I repeat, that is a 2 and a 3. Do we need to recap that? 23 years old, okay? But the problem is that her boyfriend is a little bit older than her. And by a little bit, I really mean a lot. This comes to us out of, is it China? Is it China? Yes, Chinese Hebei province. There is a huge debate online raging about this. This couple is in love. She is 23 years old, and he is 80 years old. This is that is hey, it's Cindy. Cindy's here. Cindy just popped in. What do you think of that? Okay, so now all those who said, you know what, age is just a number, and you know what, it doesn't matter how much of an age difference there is between a couple when they are together. Now what say you? 23, she's 23 years old, and he's 80 years old. Oh my God, that's too much for me. I'm thinking that's too much for me. What say you? They are raging on the internet about that. Sunseeker Cindy just popped in the door. She's waiting in line for some food. Nice to see you. Paul is here. Cindy is here. We got a Sunseeker party going on. Anyway, they're in love. Oh, my Lenta, said Blessed Mama. Nope. Wow. That is the biggest age difference of anyone in a relationship I have ever seen before. That is crazy. And hey, Fabian Carrier, hey buddy, welcome to Dauphin. Thanks, pal. This is great. It has been an amazing morning so far. Had lots of people drop by, lots of old friends, lots of new friends. According to the Chinese website Sohu, the unusual couple recently married. Oh my God, they're not just dating. Oh my God, they got married. Neither family was in attendance. The two exchanged vows promising to remain by each other's side in sickness and in health until death do us part. And she's probably already got the coffee maker from the funeral home for doing the pre-booking, I'm thinking. She got I married him to get the free coffee maker from the funeral home so that I could just get things in order, you know? This is insane. Insane. Well, I mean, she's young enough. That won't be her last marriage. This is crazy. Road Reverend says that I'm thinking it's probably for monetary purposes. I don't know. I mean, it's not like he, looks like he's 80. He probably looks like he's maybe 70. But still, she actually, I'm sorry, looks a little younger than 23. I don't know. Is it me? I just like, nope. And imagine if that was your daughter. Can you imagine? Okay, so Dad, Father's Day weekend. Oh, I can hear Dad's going to grab a shotgun now. They're going to make sure that they've got their guns ready to go. Oh my God, that is insane. Quentin says it's going to need some maintenance, and you'll have to explain it everything you go out. Uh-oh, I hope my chat's not acting up. People are making sense in chat, unless they're drinking. Maybe people are starting to drink already. The more you drink, the better the show sounds. That's okay. Blessed Mama says that's like her grandpa. Oh, God. Dang Dong says mutually beneficial to both parties, not just for love. Looks like maybe he's 80 plus. Sorry, just too much of an age gap. Okay, so we have found the limits. We found because we've talked about this before. Somebody in their 50s is dating somebody in their mid-20s. And, well, let's look. Jennifer Lopez. God, Jennifer Lopez is like 50 years old, and she's got 18, 19, 20-year-old boyfriends. And everyone goes, oh, that's okay. It's just there should be no such thing as an age difference. It doesn't really matter. Oh, look it. Come and say hi, Cindy. Oh, look at this. Cindy is here. Hi, Cindy.
Hello, nice to see you.
Oh, nice to see you too. Oh, Paul wanted a hug. Oh, I'm sorry, Paul. Say hi to everybody, Cindy.
Hi, everybody. Oh,
there's Cindy. Yeah, there's the camera.
Hi, Sunseekers.
Look at that. Everybody say hi to Cindy. So
Beautiful
Cindy,
day.
Isn't this incredible? Wow, you guys really know how to roll out the red carpet in Dauphin. Did you plan it?
Sunshine.
Oh, that's what they say. It is just beautiful, incredible. Oh man, so
That's my daughter.
Oh, hey, how are you? Good. Welcome.
I just got here, Al. Do you want me to get you one?
You didn't buy me a coffee? Oh,
She's
man.
just on her way to work, and I said, come say hi to
So
Tyler.
what's going on today? What do you got going on today, Cindy?
A little bit of shopping, and I want to go to that memorial for the bus crash victims.
Okay.
It's at 2 o'clock, yeah.
Okay. And got big Father's Day plans for the weekend or anything like that?
I think all my kids will be home, which will be nice.
You guys have a tremendous family. You guys have Cindy is the sun secret that sends us on occasion the weird costume pictures. Well, I use that lovingly, that
Yeah.
term, the weird. But it's like you guys are playing
fun like that.
Yes, weird fun, and it's awesome because every time you guys get together, you have a family reunion or a special event. They have costumes. You have games.
We have games, everything. Everybody has to wear something from the tickle trunk.
It's so much fun. Thank you
It
for
is.
sharing that
It is,
stuff. It's
yeah.
just great. And so,
Haven't done it in a while, in a while, but we'll get together yet.
So this is season 3. What is the game that is the most popular? What is the game that is the easiest one to play? Everyone goes, yeah, no problem. Let's gather around.
That food challenge, when you're blindfolded and you're
Tell us how that works.
both partners are blindfolded. One tastes it and has to explain to the other one what they're tasting.
Jesus.
So after you have a mouthful of butter, you get something like coffee grounds.
I was going to say, so how often is something gross put in the mix there?
There's quite a few, like horseradish sauce.
Coffee grounds is brutal.
Yeah, my sister had
my
that one, and
God.
she goes, it tastes familiar.
That one time I was so hungry and it was the only thing in the house, coffee grounds.
But it was everything from my fridge, from my pantry. Like it didn't cost anything to play this game, and it was a lot of fun.
That is awesome.
And you have these cool blindfolds that they look like owl eyes or some kind of animal eyes.
And you have such
which adds to it.
And it's so much fun to watch it. I mean, not only are they kind of fun and crazy, but you have a beautiful family too. I
Thank
mean, they're
you.
very.
So do you.
Well, thank you. Yours are very photogenic. I ruined the photos of my.
Speaking of that, I have a little something for you for coming to the Parkland.
Oh my gosh! What is that? Oh,
It's got something to do with family.
You didn't have to do that.
I know, but I have a saying, I'm nice like that.
Oh, she is. She really. Look at this. Okay, so I'm going to open this right here. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Oh my gosh! Look at this. Oh my God!
A friend of mine does that.
Oh wow! Look at that. Is it a Christmas ornament?
Well, it could be whatever you want it to be.
And look at there is a picture of my family, and they're probably my daughter and wife are getting ready for work right now. I hope that you can see that. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Oh, that's a beautiful
A
shot.
friend of mine did that with, just after my dad had passed, we all got together at my house for my mom's birthday, and we all got a family picture done. So she made that for me, and he used to call us the tribe. So she put it on one side, and then we all did a funny face on the other side, and she actually put my dad's face in the trees. It was so nice. I got her to make one for everybody in my family.
Oh, well, thank you
Oh, you're
so
welcome.
much.
You're welcome.
Oh.
And it's metal, so it should last a while.
This will last forever. This will go on the tree, guaranteed. This will go on our tree, and I think I'm just going to hang on to this and have it all the year through. This is fantastic. Thank you so much.
Hi, Barrett.
Thank you, Cindy. Oh wow! So what's next? What's next for Cindy? What's next? You got big plans for the summer or anything
Yeah,
like that?
my daughter's getting married in September.
Oh, this is the one getting married.
This is the one getting married.
Oh, happy marriage wedding celebration week, summer. There'll be
End of
games.
September.
There'll be games. I
Yeah.
hope.
I think Barrett wants to come and talk to you for a bit.
Okay.
That's your boss.
Oh, that's your boss. Okay. Hey, Barrett, come on. I work there. You work. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Another guest coming over. This is Barrett. Hey, Barrett, thanks for dropping by.
Thank you very much, man.
Come on
It's great
over
to be
here.
here. It's
Yeah,
a great morning in the parkland.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah,
God,
the
you
sun
guys.
always shines in Dauphin.
That's what everybody's saying. It's a
Always.
Sunshine City. I'm in the wrong town.
Yeah.
I am obviously in the wrong
Gotta
town.
head over the mountains.
God, so Barrett, you're here representing who?
Dauphin Clinic Pharmacy. I'm one of the co-owners at the Dauphin Clinic Pharmacy, and and work in town here, and we've got a great business and a great community, so it's a lot of fun.
And so you were involved with the Smile Cookie campaign, obviously, and the Manitoba Summer Games. Are you on one of the committee
I'm
members?
just wearing a T-shirt. I'm not on a committee,
Okay.
but we are definitely a sponsor of that as
Yeah.
well, and help out as much as we can with the games. We've been getting all their first aid stuff ready, and it's an exciting summer coming up for Dauphin.
Yeah, we had Clayton on earlier this morning, and
Clayton is very involved.
It's insane. Like, you guys have a lot going on up here. It's
It is.
gotta
You
be
know,
the next exciting time, eh?
Country Fest is just a couple of weeks away. You know, the town of Dauphin doubles or triples in size. We've got the Dauphin Fair coming up. You know, there's a lot going on.
I
here.
got to get my rubber gloves and my Glad bags, and I could be on empty cleanup. I could get rich. Just, you guys have so many events in Dauphin. I could buy a house probably by just taking the empties back.
Well, you know what, Tyler, you can't do that because all of the local groups in Dauphin save those empties.
Oh, dude.
And that's how they fundraise.
Damn, they beat
So
me.
if we see in Dauphin stealing empties, you're in big trouble, man.
Oh, they beat me to it. Somebody was a lot smarter, a lot quicker than me. So tell us more about your involvement with the Smile Cookie campaign. Dauphin is #1 in the nation. That's crazy.
It's crazy, but it doesn't surprise me. You know, this like Manitoba's known for their giving, and Dauphin is probably the epicenter of giving. Like, it's amazing what this small community can do. You know, we mentioned Country Fest, and they're really a pillar in the community. And I think everything just kind of actually builds off that. You know, our theater is community run. We have a community run music festival. We have the Ukrainian festival, which I forgot about in August. And a lot of the stuff is in this city is built on by community groups, by volunteers. You know, to have a town this size with Habitat for Humanity and putting up houses is just crazy. So we like to stay involved with all the local stuff, and the Smile Cookie campaign keeps the money local, and it's a great initiative. So we've thrown some money behind it, and it's been great.
I can't wait to see what the hospital looks like once the covers come off and we get to see the Smile Zone, and it's going to be a cheerier place to be, because hospitals are
nobody wants to be in a hospital, and you know, most of the time nobody wants to be in a pharmacy either. But you do the best you can, and you want to try and help people get better, and a lot of times for kids especially, I think, you know, just seeing some brighter colors and something that makes them smile makes a big difference, and it's going to be a game changer in our hospital.
Although I
sure.
disagree about pharmacists. They're cool to hang out with. It's always good to know a pharmacist.
It is. Make sure you have a family pharmacist.
Hey, so you know what? While I got you here, totally unrelated, totally put you on
you're
the
gonna
spot.
put me on the spot here.
Totally
Perfect.
put you
I love
on the
that.
spot, because this is the hot topic, and I'm sorry if you're involved in any kind of medical field these days, you're going to get this question from me. Wegovy, Ozempic.
Yeah.
Is it as popular as they say? Is it your thoughts on it?
It is, and it's a great question. It's extremely popular, and we get questions about it every day. And
that's.
I've been a pharmacist for almost 15 years now, and I've never seen a drug take over in market share and market space like these drugs have. We're seeing a little bit less Wegovy, more Ozempic.
Okay.
But we're seeing coverage. We're seeing it very successful for people. But you know what? It's simple. Talk to your pharmacist, talk to your doctor.
Right.
But we're available, right? So if you get a prescription, if you're interested in a prescription for it, just talk to your pharmacist, because it's not right for everybody. But it's definitely a game changer.
Wow. Yeah, it's and I've been reading some stuff that says that they're doing clinical trials now, testing on patients that have bad hearts, now likely due to being heavy, but they're saying there could be benefits outside of what these drugs were designed for, one being heart disease, the other is alcoholism, of all things, which is that's crazy. If we can start treating alcoholism with this pen, I mean,
100%. I think, and again, this is just my opinion, what it comes down to is it's creating an opportunity for a healthier lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I think that itself opens up a whole nother can of worms. It's realizing that as people get healthier, they're making better choices and turning their lives around. And there's something there for sure worth exploring.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for the information.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to try this. Is it Procision?
Pardon?
Procision?
Procision.
God damn it.
One of these.
Jeez.
You know what? That's what else.
Procision. I should have known.
You know what Dauphins also done, Tyler? We've
What's that?
brought in over 50 Ukrainian families into this community.
Oh, that's cool.
So there's a lot of Ukrainian names. You'll hear a lot of Ukrainian around town. We've got 2 employees working for us. but our family fund initiative has brought in over 50 families into the parkland, and they're a great group of people.
And they probably came over and just said, "What the heck? This is just like home." Like if you're coming from Ukraine to go to a community, you kind of won the Canadian lottery, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, really,
it's a pretty cool spot.
Let's be honest.
It's a pretty cool
Let's
spot.
be honest. Yeah.
Brandon's great, but Dawson's a pretty cool spot. I gotta throw that out there.
Awesome. Hey, Barrett, thanks a lot, pal.
Thank you very much.
Hey, keep up the good work. Oh, someone wants a picture.
Okay.
So we're just going to do a quick shot. Oh, awesome.
Thanks for coming north. We appreciate it.
Hey, it's great. I'm going to come more often.
Yeah.
It's the growing town, and you guys are doing great things.
Thanks, man.
Keep up the good work, pal.
Take care.
Okay, see you later. All right, that is Barrett, again, involved with the Smile Cookie campaign, and of course, the name of the drugstore again, Barrett. What's the name of the? Dauphin Clinic Pharmacy. Of course, Dauphin Clinic Pharmacy. Dauphin Clinic Pharmacy. Are you coming to say hello? Somebody's in a Country Fest shirt there. Are you our Country Fest guy? Well, come and have a seat. Come and have a seat. It's informal. It's again, I apologize on the light situation. I think this will be the last time that I'll do the show directly in front of a window. I wanted to get some sunshine in here. We had this situation at the Elkhorn when we were over there. It's not quite as bright on the screen as we would like, and you can't see the brilliant faces of our guests like this gentleman as much. But then the wrinkles are gone. It makes me look skinnier. I don't mind. I don't mind at all.
Better, right?
And what is your name, sir?
Dwayne McMaster. I'm the president of Country Fest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the president of Country Fest. Dwayne, welcome.
Oh, thank you. I heard you were going to be in town there, and we wanted to come by and say hi. And
I am so glad you did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we were just talking about how I use the analogy of Country Fest being like the Boston Marathon, but instead of running, you're drinking and enjoying country music, of course.
well, of course, right?
Yes, yes.
But it is. It's quite the event. This is, we're really proud of it. This is our 35th year here this year. So it started back in 1990, and it's been going strong ever since. And we're really excited to have it again this year. We've got a great lineup. We've got our throwback lineup. We called it our homecoming this year for the 35th there. So we've gone to all retro country, 90s and 2000s country, Alabama and Clint Black and Jody Messina and a lot of really popular names out there. So, and it's getting here. It's going to be here really fast. We've got 2 weeks. And the gates open 2 weeks from today.
I can't believe it. I think we had a weird spring, and it's just like all of a sudden, boom, it's here.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So how long have you been involved with Country Fest?
I've been on the board about 10 years.
Okay.
And so I got involved in 2014 there. So it's been through a few festivals now, and rode out the pandemic and all that fun. And we're trying to come back from the pandemic right now. And I says things are looking good. I says this year is this is our strongest year of ticket sales since the pandemic.
Oh, that's great to hear. Good to hear.
We'd still love to get to pre-pandemic levels of tickets, but we're getting there, right? I said we'd still, that's where I want to encourage everybody to come out and show their support to Dauphin and Dauphin's Country Fest. It says it's a beautiful site. It says we've got in my unbiased opinion, we've got the best festival site in Western Canada for sure. That amphitheater is a great place to watch a show from.
So you've been involved for like you say, decade, but you've probably been at most of the festivals.
I'm not actually originally from Dauphin, so
Really?
I moved here about 16 years ago. So
From where?
actually around the Brandon area.
Oh, okay.
That was where I was before there, and then I'm originally from southern Manitoba down in Melita.
Okay.
So I moved up here in 2008. I went to the festival for about 3 or 4 years in a row when I first moved up here, and then my youngest came along, and he was we didn't go for a few years while he was a baby, and then by the time I was thinking about going again, I ended up getting roped into the board and started working there. So. And I've been a volunteer board member ever since. So, and that's actually one of the things I always like to mention about Country Fest is that it's a volunteer-run organization, right? It's just like we only have 3 full-time year-round employees that are paid, and everybody else we have a 13-member. I'm a member of a 13-member volunteer board of directors, and we all put in they put in a ton of hours, all the directors, and do so much to make this festival happen. and do it all out of the goodness of their heart, just for the good of the community. And I really want to give kudos out to my fellow board members and all the other volunteers that come out and help make the festival happen every year. It's about 2,000 volunteers that come out over the course of the weekend and the year and make this thing happen in a town of 8,000 people.
So aside from the volunteers, what is something really behind the scenes interesting that people probably don't know about Country Fest? I mean, this is one of the longest running festivals in the nation for country music. It is incredibly popular. People come from all over. As you say, you can't do it without the volunteers, but there's a lot of moving parts to put something like this on. What some interesting things that people might not know about Country Fest that they had never heard before, possibly?
You know, one of the things that we don't do a good enough job of publicizing is the fact that we are a not-for-profit. And all of the profits we make, any money we make, goes back into the community. Like, this is, nobody's getting rich off of this, right?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of the fact that, it's just like, we've got money in, obviously, the Country Fest Community Cinema, our community-owned cinema. We donated money to that. We got money in the rec complex, the skate park. All of these organizations that fundraise at our event, we pay over $100,000 a year out to local organizations for helping out put the event on, and that's a lot of chocolate bars and almonds that you don't have to sell to fundraise, right? So I've always been really proud of that, and just proud of the fact that we can get this caliber of entertainment in Manitoba to come out here, in the middle of this small community, 200 miles away from Winnipeg, and sort of out in the middle of nowhere, and put on this great event, right? But yeah, it's just like, people don't realize trying to get the artists here, transportation from Winnipeg to here is not the best, right? We do have some artists that have private jets and fly into Dauphin because we do have a big enough airstrip for it. Right. But a lot of the other guys that are flying commercial, it's a little bit of a challenge to move them back and forth. And the fact that we have 300 hotel rooms in town and we get 8,000 people come out here, it's like, if we didn't have all that camping out there, this wouldn't happen, right? So.
And it really is amazing.
Yeah.
It is truly amazing. And so if it all ended today and I needed you to look back at the decade that you've had with Country Fest, what would be a memory for you that stands out in your time involved with Country Fest as like your best memory, or maybe best band, or best year, or best group? What is the big takeaway that you would have over the years that you've spent out here?
I honestly would have to say that probably my best memory, my takeaway from it would just be the smiles. Like, all of the people that I've seen out there having a good time.
It's hard to not be in a good mood when you're at Country Fest.
Really? Like, I
mean, some people are half torqued, but other people, the other half that aren't, is they're there for the music, and there's good food, and it's kind of the pinnacle point of summer, hey?
Well, really, I said a lot of people call it, it's the high point of their summer, and this is, they plan on coming every year, and they come out here and they have a great time, and some of them come back, groups of people that come back and they meet here every year, and this is their gathering for the year, as they have 4 or 5 groups of campers all camp together, and they spend the weekend together and enjoy the music and see their friends, and like I said, like, that's where that I was part of helping provide a place for people to do that, right? To create those memories and give you something to think about for the rest of the year, maybe keep you going, look forward to next summer, right? Like, it feels great to have helped make that happen.
No doubt. Well, keep up the good work, and I'm going to tell you my favorite thing about Country Fest. This sounds silly, but when you guys announce the tickets are going on sale in the wintertime, like, it's usually when there's cold weather, and so usually right before Christmas, it's like, hey, Country Fest is coming. You're like, oh, thank God it's coming, because it's like cold and miserable, and air comes, and it immediately brings those summer vibes to a person's mind.
Yeah, no, it does, right? Just, I guess you start thinking about that long, hot weekend and sitting out in the sun and enjoying the music and the beer with your friends, and this is if you can keep doing it, come out. It's just hope to see you there this year, and hope to see all of our other festival goers and our returning festival goers, and maybe some new faces this year too. I'd love to see that too. So
fantastic. Well, thank you for dropping by and sharing that with us, and best of luck with this year's festival and going forward, and hopefully next year is going to be the super monster year, and we'll be back in the game once again. And I'll be waiting for that announcement when it's really cold.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. President.
All right, thanks, Tyler.
Hey,
Appreciate
take care.
it.
Thank you so much.
Have a great
Take care.
day.
Have a great festival.
Thanks.
That is awesome. Country Fest, Ukrainian Festival, Manitoba Summer Games. There's so much going on here in Dauphin. And look at that, from the banana belt of Melita, hey, to the sun belt up here in Dauphin. Good transition there. You want to come back on, Cindy, and say hi?
I wanted to show Al.
Oh, you wanted to show?
I just want to show Allie.
Oh, okay. Oh, isn't that a beautiful ornament that she
Beautiful
gave
family.
me? Oh, thank
Beautiful
you. That
family.
is so, oh, more pictures.
No. My sister and caters up at Country Fest in the Salon Hall.
Oh,
She's
okay.
been doing it probably for about 10 years. And she recruits her family to work for her.
Oh, nice.
Family function.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So you've got a big wedding coming up this summer.
Yes.
And so tell me a bit about that. What's going on? Is it a big party? Is it because Ukrainian weddings are notorious. You know, when Tracy and I got married, there was like almost 1,000 people at
Yeah.
our wedding. Is it going to be like that?
No, they're both
200.
they're both sides are Ukrainian, but they want to keep it small.
But they're reasonable Ukrainians, not like okay.
We're actually
So
getting
couple.
married at Country Fest.
at Salon. And,
Oh my
and down
gosh.
below at Country Fest, yeah.
Actually, we're my boss. We have a tent every year.
Well, come and sit. Okay, so here's the bride to be. Here we go. So you're getting married at Country Fest.
Kind of.
That is it. So you're going to like do the whole gown and everything, or like right amongst
Gown and everything. Just my boss that was just here from the pharmacy. They set up a big tent down there every year, down by the river, for our staff and everyone that wants to come and hang out. They serve supper and everything, and that's where we're gonna get married, is by the river, where at Country First, where we have the tent, and then go up to the hall and do the party.
So do you have to get special permission for that, or do you have to like organize that with anybody?
I
or
literally just called the Country Fest office and asked who I would ask to get married there. They gave me a guy's name, and he's like, "Oh, that should be no problem. We'll make sure there's no construction going on." I'm like, "Perfect."
And so when the wedding is like when the ceremony is done, what is the band that's going to play right after? Because technically, you can have Alabama play your damn wedding. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, we're gonna go back up to the hill. Everyone's gonna bring their campers, and we're gonna camp up there for the night too.
Yeah. It's good.
That way, no one has to worry about drinking and driving. And
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like fun. Holy cow. And so the dress is all picked out and everything's good to go. And,
It's slowly coming together. There's
Wow.
lots to plan.
and so what about your wedding party? Like, do you have a big wedding party, or is it just you and your fiance?
My
or?
other half has 6 on his side, so I had to
Six.
choose 6 groomsmen.
Wow.
So I'm like, it's gonna be hard to find 6 people that I like. Good thing I have 2 sisters.
Okay, well, I can make myself available if you want. I would look awful in
Yeah.
a dress, but if you need someone to fill it.
We have a big bridal party.
Oh, that is big. That's a big bridal party. But you kind of need that, and here's why. You're at Country Fest. 6 could turn to 2 real quick. Where is number 4? In the bush. Where's number 6? Oh, we lost him. He's down the road. He doesn't know where he is. And oh my God.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh,
My-
Cindy's supposed to help with the keyboard song. Thank you for the reminder. God, we only have 10 minutes left. I got to do the world famous keyboard. And you know, this is good timing because it's emptied out. But anyway, well, congratulations
Thank you
on
so
the
much.
wedding. What is your fiance's name?
Colton.
Colton and Allie at Country Fest. What day of Country Fest? Because
During Country Fest, it's September. But at the Country Fest site.
Oh, at the Country Fest site.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like I said, my sister
misunderstood.
caters out of the hall, so we have access to the hall anytime.
Yeah.
Well, I totally see here. I thought you were getting married at Country
Country
Fest.
Fest.
Have you ever heard of anybody doing that? I thought somebody
I
did.
think someone did a couple.
Oh,
of
here's what
years
I thought. I
ago.
thought you were getting right into it. I thought you were going to do it right. Oh, then don't worry. You won't lose your brides people.
I still might.
You still okay?
If the water's flowing, they might even bring a kayak and go down the river.
Oh, that creek calls everybody, doesn't it?
Oh,
that
yeah.
creek calls everybody.
Especially if it's hot,
man.
they're all in there.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. We'll get Cindy back on here. You know what? I'm going to probably have to take a beach break just so I can go, because you know what? I think the keyboard, I put the keyboard in my wheels in my car, and I will get it. And we'll do the Friday song and then round things out here. What a great morning it's been. What a great morning with Paul and Cindy. Thank you so much. Congratulations again. Good luck with your wedding. I thought she was getting married right at the country
No,
festival.
at the site, but down by the river, and then
Down by the river, down by the river.
that would be too chaotic.
Oh, that's what I thought. That is pretty creative to be doing that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do a quick beach break, and we're gonna be back with the keyboard here in just a second. Hang tight, guys. Hang tight. Here we go.
Got that rhythm in my feet. From dusk till dawn, I'm gonna ride this beat with the sun shining bright. No clouds in the sky. It's a perfect day. Gonna reach for the high. Sunseekers unite. Let the good vibes flow. There's a party going on. It's time to let go. No matter what goes down, we'll be feeling alright. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. We'll shine so bright. We're dancing by the sea, feeling wild and free. The warmth on our skin, pure ecstasy. We're chasing dreams, we're living for the thrill. Every moment we seize, gotta love how we feel. Feeling the heat, got that rhythm in my feet. From dusk till dawn, I'm gonna ride this beat with the sun shining bright. No clouds in the sky. It's a perfect day. Gonna reach for the high. Sunseekers unite. Let the good vibes flow. There's a party going on.
Okay, here we go.
No matter what goes down, we'll be feeling alright. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. We'll shine.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Uh-oh, now we're getting some looks. Okay, this is always fun doing this. This is the official Friday song. This always this always gets a few looks. Got the hat on. Let's get the keyboard going here. Let's get rocking and rolling with the keyboard and get our Friday song rolling. Okay. Thank you again to our friends at Tim Hortons in Dauphin for hosting us. Smile Cookie capital of Canada is right here in Dauphin, getting ready for the Smile Zone launch. Oh, this would have been a bad time for my batteries to go bad, hey? All right, we need a beat. All right, Friday song. Yes, I know. Last time I'll do a window shot. I have a light on, but it doesn't seem to be picking it up. It's just far too bright. I don't care what your mama says, the weekend time is near. I I don't care what your daddy says. The weekend time is here. All I know is my work is done, and now it's time to have some fun. Oh, the weekend starts today. Weekend starts today. I don't care what the mayor says. The weekends are full of cheer. I don't care if you think it's a lie. The weekend will soon be here. I don't care about the CIA, and I don't care what the calendars say. Oh, the weekend starts today. The weekend starts today. Dolphin's a place to stay. Dolphin here today. Parkland! It's weekend time! Happy Dad's Day to you too. Big finish. Oh, and the crowd goes wild. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh boy, the Tim's is slammed with people. There's a mosh pit over here. There's some women crying over here. They're just emotional about what they've just witnessed. There's a lineup. I don't think it's for coffee, it's for autographs. I don't know. I don't know, but I've been told. Oh, man. Oh, yes. All right, can you still... Oh, there we go. Still hear me okay? Still hear me okay? Okay, well, you know what? It's almost time to wrap things up. Oh my gosh. You know what? Before we go, though, I do want to thank our sponsors who are here each and every day to help make this show possible. Skydancer Casino. Oh, we've seen so far from the Skydancer up here. 88 minutes south of Brandon in Belcourt, North Dakota, with their beautiful water park and their trampoline park, and Hunter Hayes coming to play the casino in November, and they've got Nelly and his outdoor show in August, and they've got the Thompson Carnival in July. They've got the Stampede coming in July too. You're going to want to give them a follow on social media. Would you do that on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, SkydancerCasino.com, and as well as our friends at Auto Fashion. We don't want to talk too much more about hail, but if you do get hail on your vehicle, Auto Fashion is a great place to go because they do amazing work at Auto Fashion. Yes, they do. They do amazing work, and they've got courtesy cars. They're SGI and MPI accredited. So if you do happen to get hail, and I certainly hope you don't, but if you do have some hail damage, take it to our friends at Auto Fashion in Brandon at 255 17th Street North, behind Lee's Buffet, next to the car wash. Elkhorn Resort, Clarso Nordic Spa. Drove past that beautiful place on the way to Dauphin, kind of at the midway point. Stop in there, go for a soak in the Clarso Spa. The beautiful spa is waiting for you. Might be a great gift for Dad for Father's Day at the Clarso Nordic Spa. Again, they do have some select dates for the Stay and Soak special. $299 for the Stay and Soak special. $299. That gets you a deluxe room and 2 Clarso Nordic Spa passes for $299. Just call the Elkhorn Resort for more information on that. Sunrise Credit Union and Co-ops of Westman, well done. They came through with some funding for the Keystone Center's stage. Always great on the community support, and of course we thank them for that, and we thank them for sponsoring our show as well. Co-ops of Westman, great place to get steaks for Dad this weekend. Go get you a T-bone, go get yourself some prime rib for Dad, something like that. Co-ops of Westman always doing a fantastic job with the meat. I love the meat at Co-ops of Westman, and at Sunrise Credit Union you can get some free meat, free groceries, and free gas. They've got a free gas and grocery promo going on now. That is for a limited time. If you get yourself a loan from Sunrise Credit Union, I think the only loans that don't qualify are mortgages, but go to sunrisecu.mb.ca for more details. And finally, Leon's Furniture Superstore, where the no money miracle continues, and what says I love you, Dad, more than his own chair. And you can get a chair, especially priced, a nice recliner at Leon's Furniture Superstore for Dad this Father's Day. Thank you so much to Leon's Furniture Superstore for being sponsors on the show, too. You can check out their inventory at leons.ca, or better yet, check out 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. Once again, just a few more shots of the Smile Zone. This is why we're here. I wanted to come up to Dauphin to get back up here and visit with the fine folks of Dauphin again and get out of the beach bunker. It's our third beach bunker show on location. And later today, we are officially going to open up Smile Zone at the Dauphin Hospital. And that's because of your support of the Smile Cookie campaign. And we once again want to say thank you for doing that. Here are some initial pictures of the Smile Zone in Dauphin. We will have more for you as the day goes on. And this is from the Smile Zone down the road just a little bit. This is when Rhonda and her family were in Newfoundland, and they did a Smile Zone out there. And this is what their Smile Zone looked like. Each one is specially designed, and everyone is different. But you can see the color that's been added and how awesome these renovations truly are and the difference they make at area hospitals. So, way to go, Dauphin. Congratulations, Parkland. And you know what? There is more where this came from. There will be more to come. And I want to say thanks to Greg and Rhonda and the crew here at Tim Hortons. Of course, with 10 area locations, they are a sponsor of the show as well. The show about food and fun places and the mayhem of life and doing good in the neighborhood too. And I really appreciate having the opportunity to be a part of it. So anyway, there you go. There is a look at some pictures there for you. And coming back to Beach Bunker 2.0 here. You want to say farewell? Cindy and Paul are still hanging out watching the end of the show. Say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye. Have a great weekend.
Oh, they can't see you. Come on over here, and Paul, you sneak in. Say, there we go. Paul and Cindy are
Father's Day next weekend.
Thanks, you two, for showing up. Hey, and hanging
I
out.
was expecting some sausage rolls.
Sausage. Oh, I should have brought you some. I didn't know you were going to be here. I would have trucked some up here through the park. And thanks, guys, thanks for your support of the show too. It means a lot. It means a lot. Look at. Did you see Paul's book?
I did.
Got a book. That's crazy. And thank you, Sunseekers. Bless you, Mama of two. Thank you so much, Yellow Jacket, and to all the dads. Happy Father's Day. That's right, Tasha and Molly, and all those who have joined us on the various platforms. Thank you so much for being here. And have a wonderful Father's Day, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you again Monday, okay? 7 a.m. for more food and fun places and the mayhem of life. Yes, happy Father's Day, dads. Happy Father's Day to my dad, Vic. Sausage rolls incoming. Sausage rolls incoming. And thank you, Dauphin. Until next time, see you later. Have a great weekend, guys.